I feel that I've finally realized what I've been pursuing all along. I used to constantly think and anxiously wonder, when will I finally awaken? But in truth, there is no such thing as awakening. We are merely seeing again the fact that we have always been there. We have always been awareness, always been awake. We were just covered by clouds, so we mistakenly thought we were not awake and needed to go searching. But what we actually need to do is stop endlessly searching in the illusory world for where I am. Because only when you truly stop searching can you see that you have always been right here. The harder you strive to seek outwardly, the further you drift from yourself. It's like you're looking at a lake. The world within it is so vivid that you can't help but watch, immersed in it. One day, you want to search. This strange, you think. Where is this awakening everyone talks about? The lake itself. You travel far, far away, striving for a long time. You look through the lobster's nest, the flounder's home, the crab's dwelling. You search every kind of place. You are distressed. Why can't I find it? Why? After all this effort, do I still not see this lake everyone mentioned? But suddenly you realize, haven't you been looking at this lake all along? Hasn't the lake always been right here? This is actually what everyone calls awakening or enlightenment. It's not magical or mystical at all. You simply recognize that you have always been awakening itself. That's all. It's not a new experience, a new thing to acquire, or a new state to achieve. It's just a sudden realization. What I was looking for has always been here, right where I started. You have always been awake. You have always been your infinite self. You need not search. You only need to, again and again, recognize and be that awake self. You have never been anything other than your awake infinite self. You have always been here. You have always been awake. There's nothing to search for. You found it long ago. From beginning to end, haven't you always been looking at this lake? So, why, while looking at this lake, would you keep searching for where the lake is? Isn't it right here? Forget about this matter of awakening. You only need to remember, moment by moment, to recognize the true, joyful, peacefully present self. Anything else is not you. That is enough. Stop searching for awakening. It is not an event to happen in the future. There is no future. There is no awakening. There is only the present moment where you recognize yourself. Just this. Stop suffering. Just see yourself clearly. You have always been the one watching this screen. You just became too immersed in the movie plot playing on the screen. You kept anxiously wanting, expecting, fearing, trying to find the thing called the screen within the characters of the movie story. But all you need to do is let go of searching for yourself within yourself. Aren't you already yourself? Why search? You have always been looking at the screen. The screen is not within the drama. It is what carries the ever-changing dramas themselves. See clearly, you need not believe anything is blocking you. The ego, thoughts, emotions, they are merely the characters and plots playing out on the screen. They do not affect the existence of the screen in the lightest. They are just like flowing water, presented to you through the screen. And you are the screen. You are also the one watching the screen, and you know they are just the water of the drama that then flow past. You do not need to solve any problem. You need not resist any reality or situation. You need not eliminate any ego or thought. Watch them. Let them flow naturally. Give them total, absolute freedom and allowance. No demands, no expectations. This is true love. Love that does not interfere. Love that does not demand or expect. Love that accepts all, understands all. Because you are love. I forgot to mention another point. The you that constantly believes you are not awakened and need to strive or use any means to awaken, that is precisely the separated you. You could say that this is actually the ego. If you were already established in awareness, you would certainly be in the state of your true and unified self. How could your true self possibly feel that you are unawakened? In its eyes, there is no such thing as being awakened or unawakened. All people are awake. What does awakened even mean? And how could I need to strive for awaken? The next time this thought arises, you can observe and be aware of it. Is this the thought of your true, unified self? Or is it the separated I that you mistakenly believe you are?